Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Autobiography. I know it's nothing special, like a crazy name or anything like that, but I've been doing these autobiographies for a little while now, and I think I'm very fond of what I've started. Like I said, I think this is like a great way to explain more about myself through kind of a video diary type thing or video journal type thing, instead of me having to stop driving all the time and writing. Instead of driving, I would have to write a book in order to explain my life. And so I think it's really great that I'm able to use this video and reach a lot of people through YouTube and other video outlets and stuff. So I think it's really cool. I'm just kind of, what I do is I just kind of talk about really just me, but I also talk about some of the values that I have. So yeah, I guess it is kind of talking about me, but it's all good because you would do the same thing if it was an autobiography. So let me shine. What does the future hold? I think that the future holds probably just a lot of studying, because I'm going to be studying this week. I have a final coming up for math. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just not looking forward to it. I don't even know what to say. I mean, if I keep working at it little by little, I got about a week until the exam, but it will technically be a miracle if I pass that class. But I think I'll do okay. You gotta believe in yourself and all that nonsense. Well, it's not really nonsense, but you gotta believe in yourself. So although last night I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, I did get enough sleep, enough to study and hit the books hard. I just keep thinking about what it is I'm gonna do today. Like, I found this cool new app that allows me to look at the pros and cons of things. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with what a pros and cons chart is, but basically anytime you come up with an idea or a decision needs to be made, you should always, and I do mean always, you should always do a pros and cons. Basically, you have two columns. There's apps now that do it for you. There's some really good ones. I think that's by Steven or something like that. But basically, you have a piece of paper, divide it into two columns, and then you have two headers. Basically, one of them being a pros, or in other words, good, and then you have cons, which are bad. So the good things that'll come out of it, and the bad outcomes that'll come out of it. And so that's what I do whenever I have a big decision. At least now I'm gonna start doing, so I can hopefully make better decisions. It's really cool technology out there, but you got to know what you're searching for to find these types of things. You don't just stumble on it, because there's so many apps. But nonetheless, I want to make good decisions that are gonna help me. Who doesn't? And so I'm working really hard with making the right decision. And the problem, I think, though, is that there's big decisions, and then there's little decisions, and you just kind of got to wait them out and see what might be the better decision. But sometimes you got to get nitty gritty with it, and you got to really look at the micros, and sometimes those are just as important as the big ones. So yeah, I've been working with that. But today's another Sunday, and I'm out for breakfast with my dad. And I don't know. I think it's really nice talking to him. Getting older, I think one of the weirdest, I do say weird, one of the weirdest things is growing older and watching your dad get older as well. I mean, I'm 26 right now. I think my dad's about 50 something. So I think I'm at the age now where I kind of understand what's going on, for the most part, you know. But you know, looking back on your childhood, it's kind of unusual. You get to see kind of like how your parents raised you. You get to shine light on it a little bit differently. Some people don't make it to this age to even see that. I said that because I feel like it's really sad, you know, that if you should always try to, you know, get these opportunities to look back on life and see that, you know, it's like the little things, like just seeing my dad as I get older is really different. It's not, you know, I just look at it like it's really something unique in itself, you know. It's like a little bond. So although I'm doing my daily stuff and he's doing his daily stuff, we happen to take time out to meet each other, and when we do, it's like we don't need anything from each other necessarily. You know, it's not like anybody's using each other. It's just a casual breakfast with some coffee. For those of you who don't drink coffee out there, I do apologize. It helps me go. America's run on coffee. But, oh, I don't know. I just like coffee. I need it. I need it! I need some right now. But, so, I have school coming. I have that math final coming up, and then I have another final after that, and then another final after that. And so, I've been kind of focusing on that, and I really do need to focus on that, because if I start slacking and I start focusing more on my music, that could potentially hurt me. And I'm trying to pass this semester. You know, I don't really want to retake anything, but if I have to retake a class, I will. You know, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to retake a class. I've done it before, so that doesn't scare me at all. No need to get stressed out about it. I gotta sneeze. It's kind of a girly sneeze, huh? And I sneeze like a girl. Yeah, but it'll be nice when this semester's over. I'm really thankful that I have a roof over my head. Thought I'd just throw that out there, because there have been so many times I've been homeless. And I feel like I'm on the right track, you know. Going to school, you know, I got a job, and, you know, I guess that's pretty much it, just like a lot of people else. But I really feel good. I think if it weren't for me waking up today to have breakfast with my dad, you know, things could always be different. It's all about who you're hanging out with and stuff like that. So, really happy with where I'm at in life. Although I do get jealous sometimes with people living happier lives. But that's their life, you know, that's not mine. I just came from a different place. And I'm doing things differently. So it's no problem. But I am looking forward to coming out with some more music. I feel like I've been listening to some other people, you know, produce instrumentals well enough to know what I like and what I don't like. And I feel like it's just my ears are just getting better at picking up the right sounds. You know, it's going to be beneficial that I keep listening and trying to get better at producing music, because ultimately that's what I'm going to be making my most money from. So, well, I'm going to conclude this episode. Like I said, I got to get going to breakfast, and I'm running out of things to talk about. No, I could probably keep talking, but I need to focus on the road or I'm going to get lost. So, I'll talk to you guys later. More to come, as always. Peace.